a job. Whoa, are you ready? I think that it depends when she has breakfast. For example, if she would have breakfast at an earlier time, she would be okay with lunch at a 10 o'clock. But being that most likely she has breakfast at a later time, it might cause some issues with her food and digestion.
When you say early, what's a good time?
Breakfast, I would say if she wants to eat at 10, she would have to be 5 hours before then to eat breakfast. 5 or 4. So that would be really early. That would be 5:30.
6 or 5:30. She's just getting. What time do you get up?
Like
7.
6:45.
6:45, 7.
So that's the best for her. Now, what she could do too, is she could have a later breakfast, say 8, and then have a later lunch, which I don't know if she would like to do that.
But she has to be at school at what time? 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
8 o'clock to be in school, so she'll have to eat a little bit earlier. You have school lunch and breakfast. They don't have breakfast for schools? No. That breakfast most likely is not really super tasty.
Oh, breakfast for school?
Yeah, sometimes they would have like breakfast. They would have like toast, or they would have fruit.
Right,
No?
I vaguely remember that.
How about you? No breakfast? You don't like breakfast in school? Okay. Something that we have to do is we have to give her a supplement that is called mass gainer, because she's burning a lot of calories doing exercise. So it's like a bank account. When you spend more money, you have less money in the bank. So that's the same thing what's happening with our health.
Okay.
When you don't eat enough to supply that calorie waste, you begin to lose a little bit of weight. What do you think about your weight? You don't care too much? No? What do you think if you would like gain, let's say, 10 pounds? Would it bother you?
No.
No? You would like it? Give you more power for your legs to do soccer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Soccer's a very extraneous.
I calculated that she was like more than 20 pounds underweight.
We gotta take some baby steps.
Yes. No. Yeah. But is that yours?
I'm going to show you all those calculations.
Yeah.
But let me first do, we have to work with her weight. Usually for a person that's 5'4", means she's 14. Isn't it be some questions maybe that are a little personal, no? Has your menstrual cycle arrived yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just learned that word today, right?
Yeah, there you go.
She knows it by period, but not menstrual
Yeah,
cycle.
there you go, your period. How long ago has it arrived? A year ago, 2 years? Okay. And today you're not in your period, right?
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay, that's just explaining why we have a little bit of blood and a little bit of protein. And we have to drink a little bit more water. But let's do blood work, and then we'll talk from there. Let me get your finger.
Oh, did you say you were gonna...
That's the urine over here. You
Right.
see that it has pro and blood? She's, that's from the period.
So, where?
You see where it says BLO? That's blood.
Oh, okay, that's blood?
That's blood.
And that's
+2.
+2?
Usually it measures from plus minus to, well, it measures 0, which is negative, which is over here, all the way up to +3.
And all these other things, I could look them up or something? Oh, this is glucose?
I'll tell you everything, but I'm gonna talk to you while you keep asking me. Go from the top. Where's the first one say?
LEU is
That
negative?
is white blood cells. So she has no white blood cells in the urine.
Okay, is that... What does
thing.
that mean? What does that mean when you have blood...
White blood cells?
Yeah, in your urine?
You can have it. Yeah, that usually means infection or sometimes irritation in females. Sometimes it could mean something a little bit more deeper in terms of the uterus and stuff like that, or it could be just an infection.
And NIT?
NIT is nitrites. That has to do with bacteria in the urine. Ooh, we have SADC.
And why would you have that in the urine?
Why would you have that in the urine? Bacteria in the urine. For example, if a man, it's more difficult men than women. But let's say, for example, you don't drink water, you could get an infection. Or let's say, for example, a woman would take her undergarments and wouldn't wash them well, and it has feces, it could contaminate her body. Okay. So that usually what happens with a lot of females when they get a urinary tract infection. Sometimes feces goes into the urinary tract.
Then you have URO.
URO is urobilirubin, which has to do with the liver. It's negative, so it has no issue. But everyone has a little bit, which is why 3.5, which gives it the orange tinge, and your feces that color.
And then you said pro is
Protein.
protein. And that's when you're peeing protein, that means you're consuming too much protein, correct?
In this case, it's a little different because she's in our menstrual cycle and it throw off all the results all over the place. That's why you see there's blood, there's urine, and it's very concentrated, her urine. So most likely that's what's happening.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't take these results as like as a definite because she's on her period. What I usually take with people when we have periods, females, is I only take the pH, which shows a 6.0, which means she's very like a little acidic, because if you're releasing blood has a neutral pH. So it's like influencing that value of the 6.0. So that's why she might be a little acidic.
She's supposed to be at 7, correct?
I like 7.5.
Gotcha.
That's my number.
And then blood, you explained
You
that.
put alcohol at the end, okay? Are you ready?
Don't be scared.
It's okay to be scared.
I'm only kidding.
Breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna give you a little tiny pinch, okay? I'm gonna take a few samples, okay?
You know what I do? I pinch another part of my body so that pinch doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah?
That's what I do.
Okay, look at you. That's different methods. Put alcohol at the end, okay?
That's what she's doing, right? You're pinching here?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're at the-
You could take it. You're not a wuss like I am, right?
She did it already. That's awesome. Did it hurt?
No, not that much.
Okay. Awesome. You don't call yourself a wuss, Francisco. You're not a wuss. What's it called? You humiliate yourself.
Yeah. I'm a
No.
humble guy.
Put your arm right here, rested on the.
That's a.
There we go.
Looks like you got a vein there. It's a very dark blood.
No, it's bright. There's a little bit. Maybe she has some cold fingers. But it's okay. 30 seconds.
No oxygen in the blood.
No? Why not?
Because it's too dark. That is
Remember,
dark.
keep your fingers nice and straight, because if not, it's going to keep bleeding.
Dark
Yeah.
blood. Maybe she's a vampire.
We have 15 seconds. 15 more to go.
So it looks like you can multitask. What is SG?
SG is specific gravity, which means when you have a very dense urine. She has 1.030.
Anything over 0
Not
is
drinking.
dense?
Water is 1.000, but your urine's really rarely going to come out to water, because obviously you have stuff in your urine that gives it that orange tinge, or it gives it some sort of thing you're eliminating, minerals or whatnot. So usually in this case, when a person has a normal would be which is the value is 1.005, all the way up to sometimes 1.035 is what the measurement. But I like to have people around 1.015.
What about KET? KET. Ketos, huh?
Ketone.
And is negative good or bad?
Negative is normal.
Okay, and BIL?
BIL is bilirubin.
Oh, I thought that was the the BLO.
There's two.
No,
different
I'm sorry,
types.
the SG. SG, is that you?
No, I said specific gravity, SG. The other one I mentioned, bilirubin, was urobilirubin. There's two different things to mention. Two different factors.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That is measured.
So negative is good.
Negative is
And
good.
glucose, GLU, is that what it stands for?
Yeah, glucose. You got it.
So it's negative.
You're a scientist already. You got it.
Well, I'm learning, man. I'm learning from you, doctor.
Praise God. I'm here to show you. 78 is our blood sugar. Could be a little bit better, but
Is that there's too much sugar in her blood?
no. She looks like she's been fasting for a little bit. How long have you been fasting?
I don't know, since like, honestly not that long, since like midnight.
Since midnight. Okay. What you had at midnight?
Just a snack.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Oh, brother.
Was it tasty? What type of flavor?
It was just regular cheese.
Cheese? You like cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta work on this diet of yours. Where do you think we could work? Give me an idea. I want to hear from you.
I don't know.
You don't know? Give me an idea. No ideas? You can say I have no idea.
I have no ideas.
Okay. Let's give some ideas. Do you like celery?
Yeah.
Do you like cabbage?
Yeah.
Do you like carrots?
Yeah.
Do you like potatoes?
Yeah.
When was the last time you ate a potato?
Friday?
Friday? Was it fried?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you done any reading on like
Here we go. Here's your blood.
on coffee? I mean,
Do you drink coffee?
I try not to.
Ariana?
Oh no.
She doesn't drink coffee? Oh, it's for you.
No. I'm just saying, like, because I want to ask you a specific question.
If I looked into coffee is a lot of people take it. They take it for energy most of the time.
Yeah, but does it? I just heard that it shrinks your brain.
I would have to look into that. I haven't read that.
You don't drink coffee, right?
I don't drink coffee. I never tasted coffee, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's so good, man.
I never tasted
You're
it.
not a
How's it taste?
You're not a corrupted soul. It tastes great.
We all have sin. I just never tasted coffee, to be honest with you, so I have no idea how it tastes. I know people enjoy the smell. It smells kind of sweet, but I have no idea how it tastes. On a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think it is? The taste. Is it like bitter or is it sweet?
Well, it's bitter when you don't put sugar.
Oh, you don't put sugar.
But it tastes great, in my opinion. Yeah. Actually, it's probably the taste is probably being influenced by the effects it gives you, right? That that boost of energy, and that may be influencing your judgment as to how it tastes.
I see. You see over here where it says normal fasting glucose is between 70 to 100. You see? So she's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But she's on the lower end, closer to 70.
What? I forgot what she had. What was it?
78.
78?
Like when you take a test, no? You want to get 100, you get 90, you get 80, you get 70 is a C. There's a little chart that I have. My professor gave it to me and I did some alterations to it. It's called a Nutritional Analysis Evaluator. So we're going to put her data in here so you can have an idea of what I'm trying to say. I can give you what my mouth says, but I want to give you information that you could see.
Yeah, sure.
So we go over here in the nifty sheet and we put the input. So we put her age. You're 14, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
14. You were born in 2009, no? No, you have here 11/29/09. Okay.
So that's full of formulas there and everything, huh?
It transmits it. So we have 5 feet, 4.5 right here. And then we go to her weight, which is 84.5.
Oh, I thought.
And then we go to her wrist. We had 34 plus the 50. And then we have over here. We could measure it again if you like. Maybe we could check it again just to be.
Oh
sure.
no, I'm not.
No problem.
No, I'm
I
not
have
doubting
no problem.
that. I'm not doubting that.
No problem. I'm here to help you.
No,
I want to
hear
get
you.
the best for results for you. So we have 6/16 with the wrist, and her waist we have 23. So we go over here to female results, and we go over here. It says waist is less than the 32, but she's underweight. You see here. So it's 14.3 is her BMI. We have to get that to 18.
Okay.
So she's underweight. And you can see her frame size.
Do you get a number? How many pounds she's underweight?
Yes, over here it tells her ideal body weight is from 110 to 134.
Okay.
That's based on her height. But it's kind of hard to get to that number because she has a very fast metabolism.
Right.
She's doing exercise, and also she's not taking any supplements. So that's what we got to work with: supplements and the diet.
The season is over. Soccer
Okay.
season, so it'll be less exercising.
Okay, but we still gotta. Over here is telling me about male and female. We have over here about 2,076 calories.
Oh.
But if you want to gain weight, you gotta add a little more to that.
Sure.
Or RDA for protein is 31. We might recommend a little bit more. And I would say that, no. I would say we try to, the goal, we have to make small goals. Because if you make large goals, it's going to be difficult. But I know for a fact that if she would increase to 100, put it, a round number, that number would increase to still underweight, but it will be better than what we have now. And then when you go to this input and you would put, let's say, 115, you would get over here a healthy weight.
Can I take a picture of that?
Sure, this is our data. Let me put the original number that that we had, which is 84.5. Right here's what I put in her data, and then here's her results. Over here it says waist is normal. Not because the waist is it's a smaller waist, but being that it's normal means it's less than this number, which is the formula that I put in. These are some things that I added onto the chart.
Gotcha.
And then the part of the bottom, it gives me the RDA for her vitamin A and all these other things. So I would want to work with her with a little bit. We're going to see which supplements I would want to give to her. But in terms of her health, we're gonna go into the blood. This is your blood. Yeah. The good thing is we have bright cells. Look at them glowing like a boom.
Oh, that's your projector there?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a small, little tiny projector. It's been working for 5 years. So
awesome.
It's still alive.
Such a small projector. That's amazing. Yeah.
I have to lower the light in order to get a better view. So over here you see.
Are those the red blood cells, Mike?
These are the red blood cells. You see it's an oval? You see this oval?
Wow, look at
this cell is very small.
Yes.
So those are called microcytes. So I want you to jot down over here.
Microcytes?
No, I want her to jot down. I want you to take vitamin B. Put there, vitamin B. I'm mentioning what they are, what I'm seeing. Obviously, it's not sort of a diagnostic thing that I'm doing here. This is more so I can see how I could improve your diet and then keep track of it.
Now, they're a little clumped together. Is that lack of water?
I would say she needs to drink a little bit more water. Do you like water? So? Okay. Put there. Drink water. And I'm going to make a contract at the end, okay? So you're going to tell me if you're able to do the things that I mentioned, okay? You're going to sign the contract. We're going to have a contract, okay? What do you think about that? Okay, awesome. Okay. Something else that I want to work with her. I know most likely I don't have her physical, but I imagine you've done some blood work. You've done blood work before? How is your cholesterol? Good? Bad? You don't know? When you did blood work?
Yeah, she did it like last year.
Okay, maybe, but the doctor said everything was okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something I would want to work with her is taking in the morning warm water with molasses and coconut oil. But the only issue is that if she has high cholesterol, coconut oil will bring it up.
Exactly.
But I know that she's underweight, so that's why I'm going to try to give her a little bit in the morning. What do you think?
You want to write that down?
Yeah, jot it down. You got this contract going.
And
warm water. So I'm gonna tell you how to make it.
Okay.
So warm water. With their warm water, and you're gonna put 1 teaspoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of molasses. Black strip molasses you would get in like a supermarket.
Yeah, Whole Foods or something.
It's interesting because I can still see the pizza maybe. Do you eat eggs sometimes? No?
You don't? Come on. Really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Pizza in the morning, don't remember what you had for lunch, and pizza in the night. Yesterday was a day that we had pizza 2 times. You like pizza, I see. So we got to work on variation.
Hey,
If I just have pizza,
I saw something.
pizza's not gonna be.
What?
Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna still have it here. These
that?
little stains here have
The
to do with
stain.
the colon and the candida.
What about
These
that?
little things that are moving around is the fat that she ate.
No, that's
She-
right. Go to the
Here?
left, right, up to the right, right below that one. What is that?
This is called a target cell.
A target cell. What is that?
Codocyte.
Huh?
Codocyte.
What does that mean?
That has to do that we have to help her liver. But I would have to focus on one thing at a time with her.
Okay.
Because being that she's a youngster, we gotta make this contract, so she has to understand all the essence of the contract. As of right now, did you write down how much molasses you're gonna take in the morning? Yeah, we gotta write that down. I saw you didn't write it down.
How much?
1 tablespoon of molasses, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, 8 ounces of warm water. So you gotta try to drink that every morning. Why I tell you? 1 tablespoon of molasses has about 100 calories, and then that coconut oil is gonna have maybe about 50 calories.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be addition to what she has right now. So it's gonna help her weight.
That's how you spell molasses.
Molasses, no problem. I'll help you. MOLASSES. Molasses. Sis. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you make your own food? Your mom makes it? How does it go about?
She makes it.
She makes it, okay. Does she make Dominican food, beans, rice, plátanos? Or what type of food does she make? Does she make like Puerto Rican food? Does she make Ecuadorian food? Or Spanish food? Or Indian food? Or
It's like
Americanized food?
It's like American and like
Okay.
Spanish food.
What is it, like hamburgers?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah, like in the summer.
In the summer.
But
okay.
mostly rice and beans, right?
Yeah.
Mostly rice and beans. What type of protein do you eat? The beans only, or do you have like chicken? Do you have
Sometimes chicken.
sometimes chicken? Okay. I want you to buy a supplement. It's called Mass Gainer.
Mm-hmm.
You can look it up in Amazon.
Okay.
That powder supplement she could take every day, that will have 1,000 calories. If she takes it every day,
Does it taste good?
it's tasty.
You know how kids are, man.
Yeah, I know. Usually I recommend it to babies, even into adults. Usually the taste is not a problem because it's sweet. It has vanilla flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer vanilla flavor.
What is it called?
Mass Gainer. Vegan Mass Gainer.
Mass Gainer. Vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you think? Would you ever take a powder and mix it with water and do it every day?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. There's another supplement that is called Kate Farms. You want to write it down?
Kate Farms. Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Farms.
That one is also for weight gain, but it comes with a specific number. It already comes mixed around.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue is that, but if she goes to a nutritionist, she goes to her primary care doctor, they're going to say she's a little underweight,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to recommend for her to eat. Did they try that, or you haven't?
Yeah, I just took her to the doctors. Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah. She agreed. That she's.
She's a little underweight. I would imagine it also has to do with her habits of eating, and I think we have to work on that.
Yeah.
I want you to write down here. I'm going to eat. Well, you don't have to write I'm going to, but you can put fruits. You like fruit?
Yeah.
She says she has fruits every day.
You do? What fruit you had yesterday?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Okay, look at you. Some people would call tomatoes a vegetable, but it's actually technically a fruit. Look at you, huh? Look at
Exactly.
that. What else did you have? Just one fruit?
Yeah, I guess that was it.
But you didn't mention salad in your list. Just the tomatoes, the cooked tomatoes, you mean?
No, just raw tomatoes.
Oh, you had it tomatoes for the
You guys still buy the power greens that I got you guys used to?
Yep.
Accustom you guys to eating? You do. Your mother still buys it? Okay. Yes. Yeah, I got them hooked on the power greens that they sell in Costco. You
Okay.
know, Swiss chard.
It'll be a
spinach,
blessing to
kale.
be able to see if I could give some tips to your mom to be able to have a little bit more of an idea of how she could do it. I could give you the instructions now, and then work on that. But we have to work on giving her a solid meal. For example, pizza wouldn't be. Gracias. Thank you. Wouldn't be as beneficial. We have to give a little bit more. Okay? The first step is to try to add to her diet.
Sure.
Rather than take away. Because if I take away, it's going to be more difficult. So what can we add for breakfast? I put fruits. What fruits do you know for breakfast?
Strawberries.
Strawberries? What else?
Raspberries.
Okay.
Blueberries. You don't like blueberries? They're excellent. They're supposed to be a superfood.
How are you sleeping at night?
Good.
Good? You put over here, you sleep
I don't know.
9 hours?
Oh, yeah, 9 hours. But is that daily?
On the weekdays.
On the weekdays. On the weekends, you stay up late.
A little bit more. Okay. How would you say your stress is from 1 to 10?
Like a 2.
A 2? Okay, so you're a chill person, relaxed. How hard are you on yourself?
Not that hard.
Not hard enough.
No?
Try to tell her to criticize herself so she can grow.
So with fruit, I want you to have a plate of fruit every day. We put fruits, a plate. So put plate. But it's only going to be 3 different types of fruit. Okay. The other tip is that we have to have a balanced breakfast. Put there, balanced breakfast.
BAL.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You don't have to write it all out. BAL, balance.
What is a balanced breakfast for you?
Like a sandwich and sometimes fruit.
Sandwich and fruit. You believe that's balanced?
Yeah.
What does the word balanced mean?
I don't know.
I'll tell you. I'll give you an example. You see this pencil? It's not balanced on my finger. Why is it not balanced? What does it do?
False.
Hey, good. You know why? Because it has the cap. And being that it has the cap, it would fall. And it's not balanced. I can't get it, right? But if I do this, what happens?
Balance.
So the most important thing in the balance is to have the right proportions. You see my finger's small, but the box is big. So what is balance in this example?
Oh, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep giving you another example. Na, 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 na. Is the water moving?
Yeah.
It's still moving? It's not balanced. But if I put it here, eventually, if it stops moving, maybe once we finish, it would be balanced. It won't be moving. Because the movement will stop. Balance means that it has all the things that we need in this example with food. But in terms of this, it means equilibrium. And in terms of this, equilibrium means it's at a standstill. And in terms of this box, it means that the weight that is on the left side and the right side are neutralized by the box because the size is so big and it holds it at the top. So it's gravity that's pulling on things is pulling at equal proportions from both the left to right. You'll learn that later on. But what I'm trying to say with you is a balanced breakfast has to have all the things we need, which is protein, carbohydrate, and fat. And plus vitamins and minerals. But one very important thing for breakfast is variation. We can't have the same thing every day. Different every day. But you put that different every day. Make it be easier for you to understand.
You mean I can't have oatmeal every day with berries and strawberries?
We have to do something different every not every day, but we have to do something different. Either the fruit that you put inside, or the nuts that you put inside, the grains you put inside. You have to, because if you eat the same thing, we're creatures of habit, and what will happen is eventually your body will basically say, again, you're sending me this again. And that's why we have to try to, for example, if you have a sandwich, you could change the bread. You could change the jelly. You could change the cream that you use, the peanut butter. But one sandwich won't be as balanced. We have to add either oatmeal. I don't know if you're a big fan of oats. Are you a big fan of oatmeal?
I tried.
How about cookies? Oatmeal cookies? No?
Oh, I like oatmeal cookies.
Oh, we found something.
Oats?
That's oats. You see? We get something different. We gotta work little by little.
Hold it, but you're not suggesting oatmeal cookies in the morning.
I'm trying to get a little bit of variation with her, because we can't have the same thing. You see this little tiny black dot over here? This usually has to do, we have to cleanse parasites a little bit. It would be beneficial to incorporate some sort of cleanse. But like I mentioned before, if we don't get to that number 2,000 calories, it'll be tough for her to gain any sort of weight. It'll be the same. So that's why we have to try to incorporate.
Maybe she should download a calorie counter on her phone.
It might be stressful for her. Would it be stressful for you? Do you like math? You could be honest. I don't like math.
Her stress levels is that too.
She did say your stress levels that too.
So she's real chill. So
there we go.
That's
a good idea. It's
called, you tick her off.
There's something called MyFitnessPal.
Write that down.
MyFitnessPal.
Is that
it's free?
Kid friendly?
It's like for athletes.
Okay. Ooh, athletes. You're sort of like an athlete, right?
Yeah, of course.
So download that. Try to get into 2,000. You said.
At least 2,000.
At least 2,000 calories a day.
If she takes the powder supplement and as well as 2,000 calories, she'll be able to gain maybe 2 or 3 pounds by the end of the week. But we have to try to also help in terms of her food. So that's why liquid comes into play, like a smoothie of some sort.
She loves smoothies.
You love smoothies?
Isn't that what you told me the other day? Actually, she told me the opposite. No, she likes smoothies, but with nothing in it, just water and the fruit, right? Is that from what I remember? You and Jacob used to just do just the fruit, blend the fruit. They like that for some reason.
How about with banana? Okay, we're gonna try to work what we have.
Sure.
Are you ready? We're gonna do the following. You have all this information in there. Does it make any sense?
Yeah.
Well, one thing that has to make sense is that you're not getting enough calorie and you're skipping meals. So that's why you don't gain weight and so the doctor's saying that you have to increase that calorie, because if you're just doing 1,500 calories a day for somebody that plays soccer, that's not going to be enough to gain weight. So even if we get you up to 2,000, if I'm understanding you correctly, that'll just maintain your weight. But if we could do 2,300, I don't know, doctor, help me out.
Yeah, you could do 2,300, but what I'm trying to say with you is this is a calorie strictly. There's very more accurate ways of doing it, which is breathing through a machine. We can't do that today, but I have the machine here. But I think with her, we could take that number, 2,000, and use it as a base to not go less than that. So you'll be looking at food. For example, water has no calories. So if you drink water and you don't eat, you're not going to gain. you'll lose. But eventually what happens is you go to equilibrium, like with the same example with the pen that I showed you that's balanced. It has to do with our body as well. If we eat too much, we'll gain weight. If we eat too little, we'll lose weight. Our body's always looking to go to a balanced position. So let's work on the following. The warm water with coconut oil and molasses. Can you take that in the morning?
Did you write down how much water?
8 ounces.
8 ounces.
Do you occasionally feel hungry, or you don't feel hungry at all?
Like, not really.
Not really. Okay, so let's work on the appetite. It's a supplement called liver support.
But you do get hungry when it's time to eat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. But if she's getting full with such a small amount, like a sandwich, is it just one sandwich, or you have 2?
One.
Okay. What about if we take 2 sandwiches instead of 1? Can you do that?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll try. So we're going to put tips to eat. Tips to eat. Ready? I'm going to give you tips. I'm not going to give her per se a diet right now because I want to discuss with the person preparing the meals for her daily.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I give a diet now, I could, if you want, I could give the diet, but I don't know if it'll be implemented.
What I could do, in addition to giving
Okay.
mom's number, is if you want to record it, I could send her this recording.
Yeah,
as
sure.
well.
You could also take my numbers right here, and you could tell your mom if she has any questions on the diet to give me. Okay.
Yeah.
These are the Bible verses all about health. I give them as a gift to you.
Oh, look at that. Ariana, now we could do Bible devotionals with. Now we have material for devotionals, rather.
Awesome.
Oh, let's see.
This is for you.
That's for me?
Yeah, these are for you. Don't worry, you have to take a picture. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
all right.
This is the complete diet. So it has fruits and cereal. Cereals, grains. So it'll be millet, oats, quinoa, amaranth. That's why I wanted to discuss, because maybe your mom wouldn't prepare this as much. That's why I want to see. But I'm giving you like a basis. You look over it, okay? This is option 2 and option 1. I would prefer option 2 for you. This one over here where it says lunch, in the part of the back, is actually the lunch. And for dinner, I would prefer vegetables. I'll give you some general recommendations. Now,
This goes for her, right?
Yep, this is for her. That's why I mentioned if you want me to give you a diet. That's why I'm going to give you the diet. And then if you have any questions, you tell your mom and the person preparing the food to contact me, because then I'll be able to explain what I'm trying to say. There's a tea that is called detox tea.
Oh, write that down. Detox.
I have it here. I could show it to her later when we go over there to the back if she wants to bring it.
Okay.
But over here with the diet, tips to eat. We're going to put here, eat 2 sandwiches instead of 1. Right? You could do that? Prepare 2. PB&J, you do it twice instead of once. You think you could do that?
Maybe.
Okay. Me personally, when I was going to school, I would prefer to have like sweet potatoes for breakfast, but I don't know if you would enjoy that for breakfast. You don't know? I used to enjoy eating sweet potatoes or plátanos with avocado.
Mango.
Mango. Pero plátano amarillo. Yellow plantain.
Like not sweet.
The sweet ones.
The sweet ones.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Do you enjoy plátanos?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So that could be another option for breakfast. Plátano amarillo.
How you spell it?
Am I to do it for you?
Sweet plantain.
Yeah. Oh, you can help her out. There we go. Sweet plantains.
Sweet.
And what you could do with the sweet plantains is she could maybe eat 1 to 1.5, but maybe she has to extend her. She has to be able to. She could eat more, but maybe her stomach, depending.
Yeah.
And you take onions, you take tomatoes.
For the sweet plantains?
And you do like, se llama un sofrito, no. But you take like onions, you take tomato, you take bell peppers, and you make something, a little bit of oil. I prefer maybe not too much oil, but in this example, to try to incorporate something tasty for her, onions, tomatoes, and you put peppers, and you would put it on top of the plantains.
All right.
That's another example. And then what you could do is you could add also avocado. And you could eat it, not cooked, but you eat it like, you know, you cut it and you eat a little avocado.
So avocado, I'll put it aside.
Put it aside better, makes it a little bit more.
How do you spell avocado again? A-V-O?
Avocado. A-V-O-C-A-D-O. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You like avocado, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have that for breakfast. Also, you could just change the plantains. It could be any tuber, which it could be like tuber would be like potato, would be sweet potato, would be batata, yautilla, malanga, those type of things. But I don't know if she likes sweet foods. But that would give her, it would fill her for most of the day. But we have to work on her appetite. How you go to the bathroom to do number 2? How often you go a day?
Like once.
Okay.
How do you say víveres in English?
Víveres is
roots.
Tubers, roots. Like I mentioned, tubers. T-U-B-E-R.
T-U-B-E-Rs.
Okay. So I mentioned the warm water, and there could be some juicing later on, but right now we're gonna do it that, okay? And I mentioned to you the powder, which is called Mass Gainer Vegan. Okay. Come through here. I'll show you what I recommend. Okay.
Let me just take a.
Sure. Something I want to do to make you feel more responsible to do it. I want you to take a picture of what you eat. What do you think?
Okay.
And you send it to the number of the office, okay? Because I want to see how you would eat, like how much food you eat. Okay? Does she have a cell phone to send it, or your mom would be able to send it, or yourself? Like a picture of the food that she eats.
Yeah, she has her own cell phone.
Okay.
So.
She could send the food so I could see. Because I want to see what she's eating.
Okay.
How much.
Do you have a problem with that, Ariana? Have your mother send the picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We have to work on weight, okay? The good thing is that in her body, I know she has a lot of layers on now. But you can see in her temples that usually you can tell in the temples of underweight. But she doesn't have it too much, which is a good thing. But the arms, you can see the arms sometimes being a little bit more long. You can see that. You can see the bones coming out. You saw it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna work on eating healthy. What do you think? You could do it? I know you could do it. I believe you could do it.
Remember that, Ariana?
But we have to work on the person giving her the food. Does she cook food or no?
This is yours. Huh?
Hold it.
Oh, hold it.
You take a staple.
Okay.
One other question is, does she know how to cook food for herself, or?
Yeah, she kind of could. Yeah, when I was in the house 3 years ago, she cooked me some lunch.
Yeah.
There was a competition I had my kids do.
Yeah.
Who cooks the best lunch, and they did good. You cook at all lately? Not really. Sometimes.
How about an avocado sandwich in the morning instead of having peanut butter and jelly? Have an avocado sandwich.
What do you put in an avocado sandwich?
Avocado, You put some onions, a little bit maybe of parsley if you're into parsley. If you want to put a little bit of garlic, olive oil, and tomatoes, you do like a guacamole. And then you put it on the bread.
Cool.
You can also do wraps.
Right.
You take a wrap and you put some lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and you put it inside the wrap.
Right.
And then you put the avocado and you roll it.
Cool.
They also sell it, like, for example, an example would be Chipotle.
Chipotle? Mm-hmm.
There you go. Came out of it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's come through here, okay? Hola. El otro es de complejo B. Pues el spray también. Pero dale complejo, sí. El otro. Este está aquí, yo te la puse acá, ¿ok? Pase por acá. I'm sorry, English or Spanish?
It's English.
Awesome, I'm sorry. The container for urine, do you have it? Awesome.
You want me to give you
Thank you so much. Come through here. Come through here. Welcome.
Pero aquí tiene algunos ya, falta solamente uno.
Okay.
Esse aqui, esse é vitamina B, não complexo vitamina B, aceite de coco.
Uhum.
Esse aqui geralmente para o estômago, life support. E esse aqui para detox.
You can make this at night.
E aí também uma enzima digestiva, que tenho que ver qual delas, que é, que geralmente se para que está com el, ayudar a digerir el alimento.